Matthew Judon has asked for a new contract, and the Patriots have made an offer, according to a source close to the situation, but they are not currently close to agreeing to a new deal. McKenna adds he's on the final year of his contract and is set to make just $6.5 million in 2024. That is what he said. Matthew Judon at the Super Bowl was talking to Felger Maz in that clip that you just heard. He wasn't really willing to get into the contract matters at that point in time. Said that he hadn't been talking about money, and that was probably true at that point in time.
Yeah. They didn't know they're bleep from the hole in the ground at that point. They're still trying to get all their ducks in line. But, I mean, considering all the bumps that guys got, we talked about the potential of a trade, right? Well, maybe they're not leaning to trading him, but an offer has been made. So he's at 6 and change. What do you think the offer is around? I bet they offered like $3 million bump.
I was going to say $3.5 million.
Yeah, or 4 to get it to even 10. He probably wants 12. Now will he hold out for another 2? I don't know. But if they're dead set to trade him, I don't think they even make an offer. They let it ride out and get him unhappy, and we'll trade him. That's like him shooting his way out. So they've at least extended the olive branch somewhat to at least give him $1 figure. I don't know what it is. So I would assume it's a respectable offer, I would assume. Or that, for that type of player and what he's been, and he chose to come here, and you paid him a lot of money, and they do like him. Like, I don't think you're insulting him, is my point. But I bet they got him somewhere around $10 million. He probably wants 12 to 14, somewhere in there.
Yeah, well, through 2023, the Patriots had paid him $46 million, and he had played in 38 games.
That's like 2 years.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
$46 million for 38 games. Oh, actually, I missed one. The playoff game, 39 games.
Yeah, that was a big game.
The Buffalo playoff game. 39 games, 38 regular season, $46 million.
Yeah.
Last year, they paid him, I think, over $14 million. He played in 4 games. Don't you think they're going to hold that against him?
Yeah, that helps their bargaining power. Yes.
That's what they're going to say. They're going to say, hey, we paid you big dollars. We paid you big money as you were entering your age 29 season. And you haven't been able to finish the healthy years in a fashion that we would like you to. Right. I mean, I don't want to have to revisit the month of December and January for Matthew Judon in 21 and 22. I think everyone remembers that he wasn't his best self at the end of those seasons.
Right.
He seemed to fade down the stretch of 2 back-to-back seasons. And then he got hurt and played 4 games last year. In a year that they gave him an advance on his money, and they moved money from this season into that season. So if Matthew Judon stayed healthy at age 31 and was contributing and finished a year, they probably would have given him a lot more money by now. But that didn't happen. And that's the risk of being an NFL player. That's just the game you play.
Yeah.
I think it's generous that they're even offering him the bump. Like, it's a sign of good faith. Like, yeah, we'll give you a little bump. We'll give you a little something. My question would be, what does he expect to get? In his mind, what is it that would be fair for him to be ready to go and compete from the jump at the start of training camp? Or go back a couple of months. What would it have taken for him to get out there and be fully engaged during the spring mini camps?
Like, it's he has good representation. Like, those agents that represent these type of guys look at it, and if Matt, and we've talked about this, when you rank guys at the position, does Matt think he's one of the top 10 guys, and that's going to be the average that he would potentially want?
He's not.
Okay, but like that, you're asking me. You're asking me what's he want? Like,
that's what I'm asking.
Player, that's the way they think. He's already been paid well. The agent wants money. They're going to shoot high. They're going to shoot really high. Probably more so than the top of the average of the top 10.
Is he going to hold out during the camp where he doesn't participate, you think?
He'll be there every day, but he won't do the drills, the team stuff.
And what changes?
The waiting game. It's like the same thing Gilmore did. Like, you're going to move, you're going to take the money, put it on the leg, make it feel better or not. We've been through this. They know how it goes. They've dealt with him. I mean, they were here when he was here. It's not like this is new management. This is not like this is new coaching, new front office people. They know how this goes. And they know how it goes with this player. I mean, we talked about this the other day. Would you extend Godchaux or would you extend him? I'd extend him if I had to do the option. If you're going to allocate money to one or the other, I'd go with the more of the impact player than the down guy. And I know down guys are undervalued and they do more and they take two guys on, and I get all that. But you need sacks. You need to get to the quarterback. You need to help your linebackers out. You need to help your corners out. You need to help the safeties out. You do that with edge guys that could get to the quarterback. And he has bigger upside than Godchaux has. I'd rather give him the money than Godchaux. If you're just asking me, that's all. Those are the two guys right now going into camp that you have money issues with. Unless you want to put Josh Uche in that category. But I think we know the answer on that one. Yeah, we already redid you once. We extended you. You signed it like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Played.
I don't think they're going to do it. I don't think they're going to find that resolution that everyone's going to be happy with.
So you think they like the perception that's out there that, hey, we tried, we've made him an offer, but like he wants more than what we think he's going to be available.
Yeah, exactly.
For.
Play the game. Who do you think this came from?
Play your numbers game. Hey, we know what the numbers are.
Who do you think it came from? This report. The source. Is it a team source or a player source?
Team source.
Team source. They want it out there. We offered him more money.
Team source. Makes the guy look like he's asking for too much. That's a team source.
Yep. They may have offered him $10 more.
Oh yeah, but they're open for business to deal. Like we know they're upping guys. Yeah, they got money.
They may have offered him a gift card to Bass Pro Shop, right?
Yeah.
Who knows what they offered him?
They may have given him the ones Mike Gorman was supposed to get that Fred never gave to him. From doing all those interviews. Fred still hasn't given him the gift card.
We made an offer. He didn't take it. Then we traded him. I'm telling you, I think that they would be closer to trading him than they would be giving him money that he'd be happy with.
I was going to say, wait, so rank the outcomes for me. A different team, new deal, or playing for under the same contract.
Okay, I would put playing under the same contract as one. Right?
Yeah.
Well, no, because at some point he might just say, well, give me the extra money you're offering. So it's really about, is he here or is he elsewhere?
Yeah.
I would say it's like 55-45 he's here. There's a better chance that he's here than
I agree
not.
with that. I agree with that.
And I also don't think he's worth much in a trade.
That's what they may be finding out.
He may not be worth a lot. Here's what he has going for him.
Age and injury.
He's not going to be paid like a top pass rusher. No matter what. Even if another team says, yeah, we'll trade for him and we'll give him $4 or $5 million. He's not going to be making 18, right?
Yeah.
So a team might be willing to take the risk, but it is a risk. So I don't know. My guess is he's here, but I don't think he's going to be happy with whatever the money is he gets here or elsewhere. 55-45 he's here. That's what I'd say. And the team is clearly spending on guys that they have in their plans for the next 3 or 4 years. They're not spending.
Well, they know who their guys are.
Is Matthew Judon here beyond this season?
Probably not.
No.
A hard time envisioning that. So it is what it is on that front. That's the latest, though. They've
So
offered
why
more
not
money.
give a little extra, because you're way under the cap, to have yourself a potential, if everything's right, a pretty impactful edge guy.
Well, because they don't want to create a situation where if you complain, you get more money.
Everybody's getting their money.
Yeah, but those are guys that are younger and are coming up on expiring
Right,
deals that
right.
would be getting re-upped.
Right.
It's different. Giving you more money on a short-term fix versus signing you to a long-term contract extension are in different universes. Those are two very different things.
Yeah, they shouldn't let it got to this point.
They don't want to set a
If he's
precedent.
important to you, and if he's in your plans for this year, and like you're designing your defense, your strengths, and what the game plans you're going to initiate, then you should have got ahead of this.
Maybe they don't value him.
There you go.
Maybe they just look at him as a nice player and we're better with him than without him, but
nice piece.
we'll be okay without him. We were okay without him last year.
We were forced to play without him. Yeah.
Hey, if you like that clip, check out more videos from Zolak and Bertrand right here. For more Patriots analysis and opinion, hit this playlist. And for all the latest from the Sports Hub, download the app at 985thesportshub.com.